Hi, it's David here from Brighton Beer Blog. Happy New Year and wishing you the very best in 2025. Now, like many people, I've had a pretty boozy December. Work dues, social drinks with friends, decadent festive beers, brandy cream in my coffee. It's a time to imbibe with abandon, and like many people, I'm sure, I definitely did. So I'm going to be doing Dry January for the very first time, and I'm sharing with you why. I've always felt January was too depressing a month to just cut myself off from my precious beer, but for the first time ever, I've decided to give it a try, to do Dry January, to reset and give my body a bit of a break from booze. It will probably be my first prolonged period without alcohol for many years. I probably haven't been sober for like a whole month since before I started uni, I would imagine. I'm 40 this year, so that's a long time to have been drinking booze for quite prolonged periods. I'm a little bit nervous about my chances, if I'm honest, to do the whole month. Beer is a pretty natural part of my routine now. I've become, reliant upon it really as part of my evening wind down routine. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to cope those dark winter evenings after work without a beer. Also, as a blogger about pubs and beer, it's a hobby, something I do a lot of, and I find it's a social lubricant. It's the way I meet a lot of people or meet up with a lot of people and how I socialise. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. I'm also, to top it off, going on holiday next week, and I'm not used to abstaining from alcohol. I like a nice cold beer by the sun lounger in the sunshine, or a spritz or something like that. So I'm not used to abstaining from alcohol in these situations. Again, it's going to be tempting, it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to give it my best. So I'm vlogging about my progress to keep a diary, to chart my progress, and to hopefully give me that sort of motivation to stay the course, assessing the kind of things that the internet tells me that sobriety should improve. So for instance, my energy levels, better sleep, being sharper, more productive, skin quality, and of course my bank balance. That will be an interesting one. So I'm learning as I go, and I'm going to bring you the info I dig up on things as well to share them with you. Things like the origins of Dry January, which I never knew before, info about hangovers, liver health, and the helpful tools, books, websites that are out there to help us stay on the wagon along the trail. And I'm also going to be trying lots of low-no beers from some of my favourite Sussex breweries, including Only With Love, Unbarred, Harvey's, just to name a couple. I'll be sharing reviews on those, providing special discounts as well, so that you can get hold of some yourself. So there's a takeaway from this video. I did a bit of research. I looked across about 5 websites, and there were some pretty common top tips for how to have a successful Dry January. Number 1, keep a list of your top motivations or the reasons why you're doing a month of sobriety. Write them down. It's a good idea to rank them out of 10, apparently, to look at your most important goals, and keep that list visible throughout the whole month. It's a great reference tool. Number 2, don't be shy. Tell people that you're doing Dry January. Perhaps even get a bit of a support group around you, friends or family members who are also doing it. I know my sister's doing Dry January, her boyfriend's doing Dry January, and I know a couple of friends are as well. Sharing it might even motivate other people to do it as well. So don't go it alone. Number 3, plan for those situations that will crop up where you are tempted to have a drink. It could be a bad day at work, it could be going out with friends, whatever it is, have a way of dealing with the situation. For me, that's going to be low-no beers stocked, ready to go, so I'm not tempted by whatever else might be in the cupboard. Number 4, keep a log of noticed improvements, maybe a diary or on a calendar. It's good to reflect upon the positive improvements you've noticed throughout the month, and those improvements will hopefully motivate you to keep on going. I'll be doing the same throughout the month and sharing with you anything that I notice. Number 5, be prepared for those situations where you might be tempted and be ready to say no. Now hopefully your good friends are going to support you and not start sober shaming you, but just in case you are tempted, it's good to have a few good reasons up your sleeve. Excuses to butt off those offers of drinks. So lastly, a huge good luck to everyone trying dry January this year, especially if it's your first one like me. Nervous. I hope you'll follow my progress. I hope you'll share with me your own journeys and stay tuned for some more of my vlogs. The next video will be a look at a couple of apps that I've found that I'll be using throughout the month, their features, their options, and how they might be useful to you.